Hello guys, welcome to Lina'S Tarot. This video is for Pisces regarding their love for the month of April 2016. All readings via video with me are going to be $25. You guys can contact me at linas.tarot@gmail.com. I'm also attaching a link at the bottom. So please like, please subscribe, please share, and please check out the link that I got in the drop box below. So what I am going to be doing, I would say once a month or every other week, depending on my schedule, I'm going to be giving a free reading to a subscriber. So for all of you who are viewing, please like, please subscribe, because you do have a chance in getting a reading with me for free. So I'm gonna upload a specific video based upon that, and I'll just talk to you guys a little bit more about that. So I don't want to waste much of the time talking in the intros of each video because it takes quite a bit of time. So for this reading is for Pisces. So as you see the cards that are laid out in front of me, this section right here we're not going to focus on. So I'm going to just focus on these cards right now, and then I'll get into those cards in a minute. So I feel like you have, for Pisces, have two energies that are coming up. So we have an older energy, so I feel like that's an older person compared to this person. So this is the Knight of Swords, and then this is the King of Swords. So for those of you Pisces that have energies coming out in your reading, so the energies are going to be an air sign. So it could be a Pisces, it can be a Scorpio, no, sorry guys. It could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So those of you who are Pisces have those energies coming out. So here's the short scenario. This King of Swords is the middle card, so in my reading, that is going to be the main focus of the reading. So for those of you who are in a relationship, since we have the since we have the Lovers next to it, that is someone that you guys are involved with. So you're in a relationship with a person, you have a younger energy and an older energy. I can get as well, maybe possibly that older person, that person is old in, body, but they're young at heart. They might have traits that are young, so they might act younger, or they might want to perceive themselves as being younger. But then again, this can also mean there's two separate people in your area. But as I'm reading, I feel like maybe you have an older person and you also have a younger person. So this person might act a little bit younger, but at the same time, there's still another person that is around you, okay? So this person right here, this is the person that you're involved with. This person is the Lovers, so next to the Lovers. So there's some type of choice to be made. So for those of you who are a Pisces and that's in a relationship with somebody of an air sign, I do want to tell you this. I feel like this person is at the point in their life where they want to get away. I don't want to, I feel like this is you, and since it's reversed, I feel like maybe sometimes you could be a little bit manipulative towards that person. You're right underneath that person, so I feel like rest is needed, okay? So rest is needed. I feel like you contemplate the situation excessively, and you want to just you try to work harder to make the situation better or to make that person happy. But I kind of feel like this person has a lot of characteristics that are not really good. So for instance, I feel like that person is the type of person that's either their way or no way. I don't necessarily feel like they're a complete honest person, because at this time I feel like that person has to make a decision. So I feel like those of you who are involved with an air sign, that air sign that you're involved with, they possibly could be with somebody else, okay? Or they're possibly in their mind, or right now they're contemplating whether they want to be with you or they want to be with somebody else, because I don't feel like they're completely honest with you. I feel more of the main decision with them is there's a choice that needs to be made for them. So either they're going to stay with you or they're going to go with somebody else. I feel like they have another person that's there with them, or they're involved with somebody else, or they're venturing out of the relationship. So I don't feel like they're completely honest with you. I don't even feel like they're completely honest with themselves. That's the type of person that you can give everything to them, but even though you give them everything, they still walk away like you didn't do anything for them. I kind of feel like maybe It's always bickering and arguing. So there's two energies here. So I feel like maybe this person and this person, there could be tension in them. They could possibly argue, or there could be a big argument between those two people that are around you. I feel more of this is like younger person. So I feel like this person too, they're not too friendly. Like it's their way or the highway, and it's the same thing with this person. So I kind of feel like maybe you're torn between the two. So possibly you guys can be dating, an Aquarius and another Aquarius, an Aquarius and a Gemini, Aquarius and a Libra, but you do have two energies in the reading. So I feel like this person right here is at the point to where they're not happy. Maybe they're living with you or involved with you or something at some point. This another energy too, I feel like maybe it could be a son or a daughter, and I feel like they're involved at something along the line is that they're going to get to the point where they're not going to be happy, and they're going to just get up and leave or move or walking away. Somebody's moving and getting up and walking away. Another thing I want to say too as well is that I feel like this person, you know it and they know it, and I don't feel like they're honestly invested. I feel like they're there because it's convenient for them. It's convenient for them, and there's no way out. Maybe they feel like they're stuck with you, or they can't get rid of you or something, and you constantly are working hard to make them happy and to fulfill them, and give them things that they want, because I feel like you're nice too. You're very nice to them. You could be a sweetheart to them. For this sign here, the younger person, I feel like they're walking away because they're not happy. There was some type of disappointment with them, and they're just not happy at the moment. But they still persevere regardless of the hardship, regardless of the hard times, regardless of the sadness that they feel. They still persevere. They're still moving forward. Okay. I think the biggest message for you Pisces for the month of April is that rest is needed. I feel like once you get rid of this, that you're disappointed and you're always on the defensive. So I feel like you need to rest. You're overworked. Rest is needed. I feel like you contemplate the situation extremely, and you want to figure out what you're going to do next or what's going to happen. It's kind of like one of those obsession things. Even though you say you're going to leave them or you don't want them, you're not going anywhere type of situation. I feel like that person that you're involved with, they're to the point where they're going to get ready to walk away. At some point, I feel like they're going to walk away from you. I feel like they're going to leave you out in the cold. And it's going to happen all of a sudden. They're not even honest with you. I feel like they might have even cheated on you in the past or something. And you just continually are still with them. You've been with them for a long time because it's a custom. It's not something that, oh, I'm in love. Or maybe you are in love with that person, but they're not feeling this. They're not reciprocating the same thing that you feel. Or, think that they feel. I feel like they're getting to that point where they're going to walk away. A decision's going to have to be made. And I feel like you have to be careful and prepare yourself for it, because I feel like this right here is somebody being left out in the cold. So possibly they might make a decision and they're going to want to move out or move with somebody else or get away, move to a new location or something without including you. And you're going to be kind of been thrown out in the cold. Another thing too is financial stability. I feel like a lot of times, sometimes, when you can't support somebody financially, that becomes a problem. Since there's coins in the back, this can also mean financial. So somebody could be thrown out the cold because of the financial situation. This financial situation isn't really good. Maybe they don't have enough money and the person is not happy anymore. They want money. They want to see people to give them things. I feel like even this person in the middle, that King of Swords, they're young at heart, old in body, but they use people. They use people for things that they need or they want. So they're not somebody that's genuine to say, oh, well, I'm in love with you because you're a beautiful person. They're more of somebody that's looking for somebody that's going to give them things or make them better or improve, material things. They see that too. I feel like it's always bickering back and forth with that person. I feel like you're always on the defensive, and sometimes that person or he or she might feel like you manipulate them. like they blame you for whatever it is that is going on. But I feel like there's going to be some point where it's like they're going to want to just get up and walk away as well. Like they're not happy, they're going to just say, you know what, let me go because I'm so tired. I feel like they're not happy and they're there because it's just because they have to be there. Okay, so there's going to be some type of party or something, a celebration of some kind. Maybe people are going to be coming from out of town or something to visit you, and it's going to be a celebration, okay? So a celebration with people, drinks, a good time, dinner, stuff like that. I feel like you need time to figure out what it is you want in life, okay? You're going to be disappointed in a heartbreak. So this is a heartbreak. So that is why I was saying that I feel like that person is not completely honest. Maybe that person is cheating on you, or there's 3 or more persons in the relationship. So when I say 3 or more persons, it's you, the person, and somebody else. So that makes 3 people. So disappointed. I feel like overall, even in your past relationships, a lot of you guys could have been hurt in the past. And I feel like you're going to be very disappointed as far as this relationship goes when they actually want to pick up and move out and move forward. And that's going to give you a period of time of contemplation, and really, you really just need to sit back and think about what your next step is going to be, because you feel it. I feel like a lot of you guys feel it, that you know that it's going to end, and you're kind of just not preparing yourself. You're more of like ignoring the signs and just continuing to your everyday basis. So this card right here is betrayal. Betrayal, lie, slander. That person is going to lie to you, which I feel like they lie to you all the time anyways. They're not completely honest. I hate to say it, but a lot of the air signs, they're not completely honest. They lie a lot. I even feel like that person's even stingy with their money. Like, they're not very nice with the money either. They don't have a lot of money. They're very poor. I feel like they can't give you much. And it's like, you're still continuing to move forward and you're still continuing to be with them, okay? So just this heartache, I feel like it's disappointment. I feel like they already disappoint you and you already know that. But at the same time, it's like you're still continuing to hold on because it's a custom and you're used to it. So overall, this message right here for you is just to really think about what you want to do moving forward. Another thing too, maybe you might, financial is not going too good for you, and you're not going to have coming in April, money's going to be very short for you. You might have some type of money issues or something. Money's not going to be coming in like it is before. Maybe some of you guys might even quit your job, or but you have a lot of problems with these 2 air signs, okay? There's a lot of issues with that person. There's a lot of bickering. I feel like both of them try to control your life, so it's kind of like a tug-of-war type of situation. They try to tell you what to do and when to do it, and, they're very aggressive, and it has to be their way or no way. I feel like right now, in the month of April, was a time where you need to just take yourself out of this situation and think about what's going to make you happy, because I feel like a lot of the people that are in your life, they can walk all over you, tell you what to do, they control you, and I feel like you don't really have a voice in the situation, okay? As far as some of you guys, I feel like, again, like I was talking about the financial, some of you guys might even get a new job or have to learn a new skill, master a new skill, and work hard. I feel like I was saying, the financial is not going to be going too good, so some of you guys might lose your job or be thrown under the cold. And money, financial is going to be a struggle for the month of April. I know this is a love reading, but that's just messages that are coming through as far as these cards go. So be careful with your money. Don't be too generous. I feel like a lot of you guys might even have to go back to school, learn a new trade, work hard for your money, okay? So your money's not going to be easy. You are going to have to put in work for the money. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this reading. And don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, please comment. I love to read your guys' comments. Send me emails at lina'starot@gmail.com. Thank you guys for watching, guys. I'm going to be uploading the me videos soon, because I don't want to be late again, like I'm always late. But hopefully you guys enjoy my reading, guys. Have a nice night, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to get a reading with me, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy April. Bye bye.